question we get a lot here is, hey, why should I hire a property management company? You know, a lot of landlords are comfortable handling maintenance themselves, collecting the rent, doing the leasing, and may be doing so successfully. So there's a few things to think about here, and I'm going to give a little bit of background and context on how we typically answer this question. So one thing to think about is how many units do you currently have, and what are your long-term goals? So a lot of real estate investors we speak with, they have ambitious goals of adding to their portfolio over time. And at a certain level, it's just not sustainable to be managing 4, 5, 10, 20 units by yourself. It's just, you're not going to have enough time in the day. Another consideration is, what is your time worth? So a lot of folks that come to us to inquire about property management either still have a W-2 job that's relatively high paying. They're moving up in their career. They're very active sort of in the corporate space that they're working in. They have ambitious career goals. Or they may be an entrepreneur who either owns a business or is starting a business and is really focused on that. So you really have to ask yourself, is it a better use of my time to be answering phone calls from tenants and showing properties? Or does it make more sense to pay a property manager, a flat monthly fee to take care of all of that for me so I can remain focused on what's essentially my highest value activity, which is probably either going to be working on your career or if you own a business, working on your business. So to sort of put a fine point on this, we did a study a couple years back where we looked at every single after hours emergency maintenance call that we got over the course of an entire year, just to get a sense of, hey, who's calling in these emergency maintenance requests? What sort of problems are they having, and how frequently is this coming up? And what we found was really interesting, and I'll just highlight one part of that here. You can go and read the full blog post if you're interested. We found that about 1 in 4 tenants will contact you after hours for an emergency maintenance item in a given year. So if you own a duplex, for example, you can expect that at least every other year you're going to hear from one tenant, at 3 a.m. Hey, the toilet's overflowing, it won't stop, it's leaking everywhere, I don't know what to do. And as you scale up and you get 4, say now you have 8 units, now you can expect at least twice a year on average you're going to get that, after hours, weekend, Memorial Day phone call where you're going to have to stop what you're doing and deal with that. And that may be perfectly fine with you. I just like to provide that information. I thought it was interesting what we found here at our own company. And it may be that it's appropriate for you to continue self-managing, or maybe you're ready and you want to reach out and discuss property management with us.